everyone, and thank you for tuning in to Carrie's Psychic Cafe. I'm Carrie-Anne Hartley Sokowski, your host. Here on the show, it's basically a one question and answer type of show. I have 4 awesome guardians that come through and talk through, and I help out the world. We've been here almost over a year now, and we're not going anywhere. So just a little bit how this rolls and how it works. If you're a newbie, okay, what I do and we have the capability of doing, and today we have the honor of having a 5th guardian, which would be my mother-in-law that's standing here right now. So something's going on. But anyway, if you're a newbie, we are a question answer. You can call in at 323-792-3050, not yet. Or you could chat in the awesome chat room. In our chat room, it's probably filling up already. You can chat in your question, because some people don't want to call up, talk, say who they really are. Do yourself a favor, and you could use your chat name in there. You don't have to put your real name if you don't want. It's up to you, okay? We do it all the time. We have our cafe staff in there. Susiana and Aunt Joan will be calling in the questions today. Now, newbies get answered first, because everybody knows that, okay? So if you're in there and you don't know how to do it, okay, I need you to go find somebody. There's Curly. Actually, I was with Curly last night, hung out with her. It was an awesome time. She's a great person. There's a lot of people. There's Beth. Is Beth in the room tonight yet?
Not yet.
Okay, but she'll be. But there's a lot of people in the room that will be able to help you out, okay? And then don't worry about everybody else. So, my fellow people, what I want to say in the most today, everything is, and I want to say hello to Amnon. Hello, Amnon.
Hello, how are you?
Awesome. I want to say hello to Thomas.
Dolphins 3-0.
Okay, and Nick's on the phone. So Nick's very nice, he's very good, and that's how we roll. So we try to do the best that we can in order to accommodate you and in order to get your questions answered. If you don't get your question answered, you have the opportunity of booking a reading. How do you book a reading? You click above my head, or you go to www.carriepsychiccafé.com, and usually I throw down a show special so that those of you that can't really that have a problem affording a larger reading, which I think I'm fairly reasonable. But it's $50 for 20 minutes, and it's a phone. And usually there's a show special out there. So I have a very, very beautiful friend that passed away from cancer the other day. Her name was Nancy Matos, and she was 45 years old and the most amazing and spiritual and amazing woman. And we lost her to cancer the other day, but I went to kindergarten with her. And everybody knows Nancy, knows that we've lost an amazing woman. So our show tonight is dedicated to Nancy, and Nancy is the code word. So, not to get all weird on you already. So, again, our number is 323-792-3050. You could call in, you could chat, you could watch. We don't like that. But you can do it if you want. I know some people get weirded and they just tuning in and everything like that. Just a little bit of a news thing. Next week, big show. Real big, real big, okay? On the 29th, I'm going to have Andrea Perrin. That's going to be co-hosting with me, okay? It's not going to be just like a talk thing. I'm going to be answering questions. She's going to be talking about her books, House of Darkness, House of Light, and her movies Out the Conjuring, okay? But she's my mentor. She's a really, really great friend, and she has agreed to do a show with me. It's going to be like a psychic mentor type of show also. And she has ability, but she has gifts, and then I just don't freak out. I'll be answering questions, but you'll be able to see something that you've never seen yet, okay? And it'll be here live on Carrie Psychic Cafe. And for all of you that might think, what should I do in October? Because I got nothing else to do. I'm going to be in Salem, Massachusetts from October 1st to November 3rd. Please come in. It's Festival of the Dead, Psychic Cafe. Psychic Cafe. And, you can come in, and there's 10 of us that were chosen in order to be there. So we're going to be rocking it all month there. There's 10-hour shifts. There's half-hour shifts. So if you're in the neighborhood and you want to rock, I know that Jata's coming out and staying with me a couple days. I know that I have a couple people that are going to come out and chill out with me. This place is amazing, especially in October. I mean, it's Salam. So give me a break. So again, 323-792-3050. Let's rock. Okay. So Amnon, do we have anybody waiting on the phone or?
Not yet.
Okay, good. So what I'm going to do, slow and steady and slow. Okay. We're going to answer some questions in chat. Okay. So Rosemary said, did we refresh? Did you tell everybody to refresh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Refresh. Okay. If you're not seeing this, refresh. So Rosemary wants to know, I was just given a diagnosis that was disturbing last week. Do Carrie-Anne's guardians have anything to say on this concern? Oh my God. Okay, Aaron said, please, 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 Rosemary, we would like you to get a second opinion. Okay, thank you. And a specialist and oncologist is what he keeps saying. So you need to get. It's not that it isn't, but it you need to get a second opinion, please. Okay, before you go into a procedure that is like, something that you don't want to tackle because it could have been done a different way. So thank you. So, oh wow. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for you. I want to help you though. We want to help you. We really want to help you. So, Aaron, I should really explain, right? I have 4 awesome guardians. Aaron is a doctor from 1700. Aaron kind of like comes in and kicks butt as far as what's going on with the world and what's going on with everybody else. What are we up against today? What's on?
Emmys.
The Emmy Awards. We're up against the Emmy Awards today. I think we're going to kick it anyway. Baby D 36 wants to know, hello. I'm wondering if you will see me finally getting my disability. November 13th, my father's answer. On November 13th, an award letter. You need to tell a representative of the payment center to give a direct deposit, right? Is that true? That's exactly what. All right, so that's what we got for that. Okay, and Wonder Waggle. Oh, I have something funny for everybody. Everybody always says, "Oh, Tom always in the thing." So I found something that represents what Tom is. That's Tom.
So funny.
There he is. Ha ha ha. This is what Tom. It was little hands. There you go. Huh? There you go. So anyway, that's what Tom looks like. And Linda Waggle, love you. This is the last surgery. I know, before surgery. Please tell me if the guardians have any advice or message for me. They'll all say it once. Yes, we will be there with you. We love you. And breathe. You don't breathe. You don't breathe. Breathe, and it will be all fine. Okay? Right? And we love you. We will be with you. So, again, we're up against those awards tonight. It might be a little bit of a slow night, a little bit of a good night, and we'll see. Again, next week, please tune in for Andrea. And don't forget. Also, I'd like to bring up the fact that we have to still have prayers for Kyle. He's missing still. They haven't went and got him and did what they had to do there in the house. And I want everybody, whoever's watching this tonight, I need you to say a prayer for Kyle. He's been missing. It's been a while now. They took him at 12. And you can get his information on the missing persons. It's and also I'm going to be announcing it again on my public page tomorrow to build some kind of fund to get Kyle home, because it's. I mean, we've been going through this almost a year now. So what's going on there, Chief? Anything new?
Not much.
It's been a while since I've been back up in Jersey. So, all right. So again, it's 323.
So you cracked up Janet Ackerland though, with the guy. So, you know.
Sweden's in the house?
Yeah.
Sweden's in the house.
So
okay. 323-792-3050. So Thomas, what the hell did you do for like 3 weeks that I was gone? What'd you do? Would you die and resurrect?
Yes. Okay.
Is that why Mommy's here?
I have no idea.
Huh?
Nope.
No? Okay. 323-792-3050. Whatever. It's been a lot. Well, we all know about that. So what we're going to talk about also a little bit tonight is about how everything works and how they do their work. So there's a lot of things that are going and brewing. What I'm going to do is start doing also workshops in order to learn about and how to do about your ability. When I was in North Carolina, obviously I love North Carolina. Everybody knows that. I love Jersey, but I love North Carolina. And I had a lot of people that were asking if I was going to start and building some websites. Some workshops. And I'm thinking about developing the concept of building these workshops so that you can physically, when I'm down there, you could physically come to and actually, or go a part of and do it Skype in. So we're figuring out and trying to roll all that over. I know that there's so many emails and questions that I never get to, and I'm going to take the opportunity in order to do so. So, and also what we're going to start doing, and Mara and I are thinking about doing, is possibly doing the psychic and coach type of thing again. And we're going to start doing that also. Hopefully when I get back down there, I believe I'm coming back in November after I get off from October, because I have 2 parties that are being booked this week for November. So I'll be back then, and then I think I'll talk about it a little bit more. And again, it's 323-792-3050.
Are you ready for Suzanne?
Yeah, I'm always ready for Suzanne.
Always ready.
I'm always ready for Suzanne.
Take her. Get her.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Hi, Suze.
Hi, Carrie. How you doing tonight? You look beautiful.
Oh, thank you. I'm doing great. I hear you have some really great news.
Oh, shocking.
Shocking.
Somebody I've been friends with for 10 years.
Correct.
We went out 10 years ago on one date. He said, I'll call you. He's been calling me ever since. I've seen him maybe 2 or 3 times in the last 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
And we are now in a relationship.
Yay!
After a 2-hour phone call today. So I'm excited.
No beach house.
What am I supposed to do with this now? You're screwing me up.
I don't know.
That's real nice. Thanks, Suziani. Now we're going to have to fit the 3
Well,
thing
anyway,
in.
while we're on the topic, do the Guardians have anything to say about it?
Huh?
Did the Guardians have an opinion?
We knew what was happening, because if you recall, like we talked about, there was something mentioned that somebody was going to come back into your life. Yes, and you said it was
going to come out of nowhere.
Right, and it happened. And I knew it was going to happen.
And it did.
You have to have the right person in your life because of the person that you are. And I totally get it. The person that you are, and there's so many lives in this Suziani person. If everybody's just tuning in, Suziani is an amazing artist, and she has a lot going on. And Suziani, real quick, I want to thank you so much for the pictures that you drew for Andrea and I for next week's show. Beautiful. Thank you.
Oh, they'll be in the mail tomorrow.
Thank you.
What about the email? I mean, they're going to be emailed?
No, she's putting them in the mail so I could give.
We need to put it on the show.
Yeah, I have them.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So
you have them already, though.
I have a request.
What's the request?
Stop turning back.
Why?
Because it doesn't look nice when we see the back of your head. I mean, it's not right.
Not only that,
it's not right.
It breaks up on the mic too.
Okay. Well, I was just trying to show.
I know. Oh, well, it's fine. I'm just saying. Try.
Okay. I'll try.
Go.
I won't.
It's a little rusty from the New Jersey.
I'm kind of rusty right now because I'm so used to just going to Ammons. So I just been disciplined by my producer. So I'm sorry.
Okay, but for the record, the back of your hair looks very nice too.
Oh yeah.
Thank you. Do you think that my hair looks green on camera, Suziani, when you look at it?
Very golden. Very golden.
That was last week because you were wearing a blue dress and I had to put the green background. And you remember how fast we did it?
Right,
I didn't have time to adjust everything. So
okay. I just wanted to, because there was a couple comments that I looked green.
Yeah.
So I wanted to take care of that.
Oh, you always look great.
Thank you.
Okay, we have a very busy chat room tonight. It's very busy, so I'm going to start with a bunch of questions for you.
Go for it.
Okay.
I love it.
Ginny said her mom passed about a year ago. Does she want to tell Ginny anything?
Okay. Jenny, your mom is constructively trying to get to you because of your current situation and your new beginnings, and something about her relationship and something about things going on that are becoming new. Thank you. Erin mentioned something about school, so I hope I have the right Jenny, not another Jenny in the room, because sometimes I got it happen another way.
It's Ginny, Ginny.
Oh, okay. Well, there's something going on. All right, then that's a different one you got. All right, so we answered somebody else's chat question already because they had to say that because it was very mandatory. So Ginny, G-A-N-N-Y, can you do it?
Huh?
Oh, yeah, go ahead. I'm just trying to, can you go to the next question and then we'll get back to Ginny? Because they answered Jenny question.
Okay. And there might be a Jenny in the room. Okay.
Right. Well, they answered
Evelyn,
whoever that is question already. I control nothing. Go ahead.
Okay. Evelyn had a dream that she had 2 kids, a boy and a girl. Will it happen and when? If so, when?
Yeah, absolutely. She's a February baby, and she would have. They were gonna tell her that she had 1, but thank you. And you're gonna have 2. They're on the mark. They said. They just yelled at me. We're on the mark. She's gonna have it, but the problem with her is that when you're gonna go, when you're gonna do all that and get ready and prepare, don't try so hard. Just let it happen. And the next one, Susiani?
Yes, Brianna had a friend that passed away unexpectedly in 2007. Do you see her around her at all?
No, my dad says we don't see her around you. We know of her. We know that she's trying to get in contact with her parents. So if you have any connection with the parents, have them contact me, because that actually your great-grandmother is always with you, and you need to really start prioritizing everything, put everything in perspective as to what you're going to do with your future, because there's some things that are out of balance and you're out of balance, and sometimes like that it all gets toxic in your body. Thank you. Okay. Do you, and Erin said something about migraines. Somebody, you or somebody, that migraines, and it's due to the fact that you have low sugar. And the next one?
Okay. Well, the next 3 are Aunt Joan will be calling in, so I'm going to skip to the 3 after that. I'm going to ask you 3 more while I've got you on the phone, because there are a lot of questions.
All right. Do you want to just call them back? Is my aunt waiting, or?
Yes, she is.
Is Aunt Joan on hold?
Yeah. Yes. Could you call back, Susie?
All right, I'll call back.
All right, thank you, love. So we can keep the phones going. If you call back, then it looks like there's calls, All right? Because the chat's hot, but nobody's calling in, so. But thank you. Love you. So happy for you.
All right, now you have Jeff first. He's been waiting.
Hi, Jeff.
Hey, Carrie. How are you?
How great. Annie Rev. Jeff's up in the house. Joan. Aunt Joan loves you. So everybody gets to talk to Jeff tonight. And how you doing, Jeff? I know you got some things going on, freaky stuff going on in your house. What's up?
Oh, I do. The activity seems to have died down after that one night. But after your reading, some very interesting stuff started happening. You mentioned something about Tuesday. Well, I'm signing a lease on Tuesday. I actually found a place, so I'm moving. Yes. Very good. It's all coming to fruition.
Told you. I'm pretty good at what I do, Jeff.
Yes, you are. You're excellent at what you do.
I have great guardians. I'm just a portal. They do all the work. But I'm so glad you're going to sign a place and that you're going to get the hell out of there.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. And something else interesting happened, too.
Uh-oh.
It seems things might be turning around for my love life.
Oh, knew that was coming.
Love is in the air.
Love is in the air tonight. Susiani's got love. Now Jeff Reff's got love. Anybody that wants him in the room, you better hook up.
What is it, the love boat?
It's the love boat. Tell me who it is. Now I'm itching to know. Tell me who it is. What's up? Love is
that's
great.
the girl I met. I went on a date last night with a girl named Lori Heighton, and she's very, very nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there's a connection there.
Well, it sounds like there's a connection there because right away my father goes bingo. So
right.
It looks like you, everybody says about Jeff, everybody says, oh, well, love is, I don't know what my soulmate or not my soulmate. You never know in your life when somebody comes into it and you do something totally out of character, you do something totally extreme, and all of a sudden you're with that person, it just feels like you've been with them forever, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
Right. And when that happens, hold on to that because it's not often that it happens because that could mean something. When you sit there and you're just like, there's that connection, there's that look, and there's that wanting. Like you can't wait to see her again, correct?
Absolutely. Yes, correct.
Right. So that's what I'm talking about. When you have that urge that, and even when you talk to her on the phone or whenever you, like, even if you're not, there's always a connection when it comes to that soul thing, So I'm so happy for you. You deserve all the happiness. You've been through so much. This guy's been through so much, man. And now he's got this whole house thing going on. And I'm so glad the Guardians were able to help you with the place. We threw that out to the universe for you. You know that. We're always there for you. Always.
Oh,
always
yes,
there.
yes. Oh, I so appreciate it. Oh, my gosh. It's been so
You're
hectic.
welcome. Well, let me know about this love thing. And let me know, I'm gonna marinate on this girl. But my dad says, and he's usually right about the love thing, that you just know when you're in love. You just know when it's the person, because you think about them like constantly, And
Yeah.
she hasn't like stopped being in your mind. Like she's in your head already. Like she laid the eggs.
Oh, yes. It's like the tree growing.
Yeah. All right, everybody that's in the room that wanted a little, Jeff time, it looks like his ship has sailed. So I know there was some interest on Jeff's there. So, but thank you so much for calling in, my love, and thank you for the testimonial. And let me know. You always email me anyway. So email me. I want to know some more scoop on this chick. Okay?
Oh, I sure will. Thank you.
All right, bye. Everybody, Jeff is in the house, so he'll be in the room. And is my aunt on, Emma?
Your aunt is right here.
I want to talk to my aunt.
Talk to her.
Hi, honey.
Hi, Aunt John. Okay.
How are you? Okay, we have Amy. And Amy's question is about herself. She said that her spinal fusion area is acting up again. Is this something major that she needs to worry about, since everyone is telling her to take care of herself?
Yeah, because it's the pressure point. Thank you. Aaron says it's the pressure point, and it's also how you sit, and it's also inflammation. You need to get an inflammatory. You definitely need to. There's something that's going on. Thank you. Aaron said that it's not like something that's gonna destroy you, but if you nick it now and you nip it in the bud, I don't know if you go holistically and it might work, or if you want to go to the doctor. I always say go to the doctor, and I really should say thank you. I'm not a doctor. I have a Dr. Guardian, but I should say if you wanted to go holistically too, you could always try that first and then go to the doctor. So I stand to be corrected at times that sometimes you don't have to go to you can go to a holistic, and you can get that done. And the next one, love.
Okay, it's from Mickey Ann, and she said her husband's family has a large piece of land that's been up for sale for many years. When will it sell?
Well, maybe you should, first off, Mickey, I know who you are anyway. Maybe you should just remember that with that piece of land, thank you. My grandmother said, with that piece of land comes issues. The reason why it's sometimes a house will never sell. Why does the house never sell? I had a client the other day because all she had to do was smudge it and get rid of the entity that was on it. There's something on the property that is not, and it's also not being pushed properly. So whoever's taking care of it and whoever's is there doing, thank you. My grandmother says also they're not working hard enough to get rid of it. They need to do a little bit more on the internet, a little bit more, maintenance, but you got to smudge that. You know what I mean. And the next one, Aunt John?
I just want to let you know, Mickey Ann.
Okay, it's from Annette. She had a dream about her mother, and she hadn't had a dream about her in a long time. So is she trying to tell her something through her dreams? Her dreams?
This is the one. Yeah. There is something, when you dream, and when you sleep, you're losing your breath when you sleep. Your heart and thank you. Erin said the reason why she's trying to come to, she's trying to help you. You need to go to a respiratory doctor, because when your sleep pattern, whether you know it or not, I can't breathe now. You're not breathing and sleeping right. There's a reason why. You need to just go get that checked out. Whether you know it or not, because you're sleeping or you're not, and they're telling me you have some issues, but please go and get that checked out. Any more? Do you want to do a couple more from the room?
Nope, that's my 3. I guess Tom's next.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
All right, love
Bye,
you.
honey.
Love you. Okay, so Maria from Minnesota.
Yeah, Maria from Minnesota is next.
How about
if your question looks like this?
Well, it's a story
I understand. I'm going to read the story, but I would really, really love you to book a reading. It's a one question, and I'll be glad to read the story. But you want me to take a phone call, or?
There is Chris waiting.
All right. Can we just read one question, then do Chris real quick?
Yes.
because there's so many people in the chat room. Maria from Minnesota. Hey, Maria. What's up? Huh? Hi, my question is, a month or so ago, on the top of my stairs, there was a strong perfume smell, which is always a woman. In the corner, can you tell me if a family member that has passed away visited me? Yes, absolutely. Perfume, and I'm going to thank you. They're making me smell it florally. It would be your grandmother. And grandmother more on your, thank you, on your father's side. My grandmother is on my father's side, said that they basically, when she wants to also say something about your situation in your life is there's a change happening. Okay, usually when you smell the perfume like I do, or I get whacked in the middle of the night to get up, I smell the scents too, and that usually is of a grandmother, great grandmother thing. But this one has a purpose to inform you. And I'll talk to Chris now, my love. Thank you.
Go ahead.
Hi,
Hello.
Chris.
I have a question. What?
Hi, this is Carrie.
Hello, this is Chris. Unique Chris from the chat.
Hey, what's up, buddy? How are you?
Not much. I don't want to sound like I'm nuts or anything.
That's okay. You're not nuts. Everybody loves you.
Can spirits talk to you when you're awake?
Yes. They talk to me every day. I have 4 guardians. And also, I have dead time. I have dead time, Chris, that they kind of wake me up. And if I'm out so much that I don't get woken up, sometimes I get like the bruises. But absolutely. I talk to them every day. Absolutely. Are you starting to hear, my friend?
A male voice, I think, is a guardian. Pronounced a surname in my birth mom's family. It's called Bouboulay.
Okay. Yes, we talked about that. Yeah, they're starting to come to you. They're starting to come to you. So I hope you're aware that it's going to happen more often. And you also will start hearing your name, like a lot of times, like when I call them door hoarders. They're usually suicide and not murder so much, suicide, because usually suicide people, when they commit suicide, it's like staying in purgatory, call it, and they always try to get through to go on to next level, which eventually they do. But I always recall, I don't tell you when you die. I don't tell you. I don't roll there. But I always believe when you're born, there's a date when you're supposed to go. So you, Unique Chris, you're amazingly gifted. Okay, and you're going to start experiencing, because I've tapped into you. The guardians love you. You're going to start experiencing. But if you do not want anybody to talk to you, you need to learn the words "be gone." Do you understand that?
Okay.
Be gone. You got to tell them that, because eventually they'll keep on, and they'll be all talking around you. I had a young female that came to me crying because she said she just can't keep the voices out of her head. So I need you to, meditate. I need you to really, really focus on, if this is one at a time. Keep control, Chris. Keep control. I mean, you're an amazing man anyway. Everybody needs to know Unique Chris, but you have a gift, and the gift is, if they're going to speak and keep speaking to you, and it's the past of your family, there's a message to be said to you, my dear. So are you okay with that? What was that, hon?
Yeah, I am okay with.
Okay.
That name is through my family, someone on my mom's side.
Absolutely. So obviously there's something that needs to be said to you, directly to you. And they love you. My guardians love you. So this man that you're hearing today has an amazing gift also. And it's expedited through his past lives. And how are your dreams going?
Right now, I did a cleansing on my own and figured out what you meant. I have a lot to do, is because I needed to pray and have a cleansing of the past things I did in my previous lives. And now I don't have a need to nap.
Okay. All right. Well, that's good, though, because always cleansing, always taking care of, always praying. God comes first. And you will be enlightened to do so. So the dreams that you have, like, that's why I said you and Suziane have a lot in common, because Suziane has those dreams. They're like, right in detail. And now they're being spoken to. So I would take this, and I would be honored by this. There's a lot of people in the world that have psychic ability. I mean, there's people out there that you would just be unbelievably. I've met people that have ability like you wouldn't believe. And I know for a fact that you're even going to go further with this, Chris. So, like I said, you're doing a cleansing. You're making yourself aware. You're making pretend. That's if everybody listening. You need Chris. This is what you have to do. You have to protect yourself, and you have to make sure that nothing else bad happens. So, all right. And thank you. Thank you so much for calling in. Can you share that in the room, though, if anybody has any questions tonight for you, Chris?
Yeah, I'm going to. They'll want to know a Boublier because it's a very prominent name.
Right. Okay. Well, make sure that you share that in the room, please, because I'm sure that people are going to ask you questions about it. Yeah, because a lot of people in the room are starting to have experiences themselves. I don't know if I'm bringing it out of people, but I have no idea. But I have a lot of people now that are calling up saying, I have an ability, I can't believe this, and what do I do to do it? So, if you need help with it, I'm always here for you, Chris. Just email or just call, all right?
All right. Thank you
so much.
God bless.
So much. Love you. Thank you. Bye. This is how we do it. So what we have, Sharon has, I should give the number out, right? 323-792-3050. Sharon, I sent a letter to your email, but since...
Oh, yeah, she sent a letter to you, but I guess we missed it, or we haven't got it, so we'll see.
Okay.
Sorry,
But since I don't know who got it or trust where I live, I think it's here, but the neighbors seem to not be trusting who's not my friend. And is it hard to make them friendships? I feel I should move. The Guardian said that we had, maybe it's a similar letter, that there was a neighbor that was a real issue, a real pain in the ass. A real pain. But I'm telling you, thank you. My father said that friendships are like on your hands, okay? And the people that are around you and near you, thank you, do not own up to a friendship because they don't have the capability of doing that. If you were to move on to a different type of neighborhood where there was more of an atmosphere and there was more of other type of people, what is that noise?
I gotta go lower.
And then I just, I really want you to just try to, moving is a big, thank you, I'll tell her. Moving is a big deal, and financially, you need to be set for that. So I would just watch your perimeters, and I would make sure that you had small talk, just very small talk, because thank you, they're showing me them. Ugh. All right, so just do small talk, and then you won't have that problem anymore. But, you're a very trusting, you're a great person, Sharon. You're a very trusting and very loving person, and everything about you is awesome. And people are going to latch on to you like bloodsuckers, and I don't want that to be. You need to, go like this and say, you know what? I'm great, but I don't need negative people in my life. They're toxic, okay? And how are we doing with the phones? My nose. I'm so allergies. We're good? All right.
You want to talk to Suziani?
What? Yeah, I'll talk to Suziani. Mm-hmm.
Go
Hi,
for it.
Suze. Okay.
Hi. Did you? Tom had one. I think. Did Tom give you one more question that you wanted to answer first before mine?
No, go. I can do Sweetie Pie after you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hi, baby.
Well, the first one's from Garazon. It's Garazon. His wife passed away. Does she have any messages for him?
Aw. Stop thinking that you weren't good enough. Stop thinking that you didn't try enough. And stop eating the junk food. That's what she said. She said, every time that you go to bed, her head lies by you. It's just that she has to go to other family members that are having a hard time with it. There's no more nothing anymore. And just so you know, there's nothing left that needs to be left. And she honors the facts about a ring, about that he wears his ring, and or that somebody else. She's bringing up a ring, so I have no idea what that is. But and she wants you to just kind of find yourself in a circle of people to help you. Wow, they really love. Oh my God. So you lost your right arm, my friend, huh? Yeah, I know how that feels. And the next one, Suziani?
And the next one is from Kevin Lee. He had some life changes during the past week and is planning on having gastric bypass done by spring. Is it his destiny to get it done?
Yeah, because he's not consistent. I know he's changing lives, but he continuously. I taste like steroids or prednisone. I don't know with him. I don't know why, but Aaron said that basically, if he doesn't get it, it will set a pattern for him in order to be consistent and to always be on a thinner note. The only thing is that you're gonna have to worry about is that once you start losing the weight and the insurance, everything goes clear. The only thing is that you're gonna have to eat and try and eat like the palm of your hand. Okay, like this is all you're gonna live on like 5 times a day. So I understand. You're gonna have to also understand that life changes and psychologically will make you a little bit different, and you will think and feel differently, and you will not be in the crisis you are now with the breathing, with the all the other issues that's going on. Sleep apnea too. Okay, something about sleeping, but you will be such a different person. But might we suggest the sleeve? They said instead of gastric. Could you please put that in question and let us know? And the next one, Suziani.
Okay, the next one is from Green-Eyed Lady. And she wants to know, will her income stay the same for several years?
You're going to ask? No, your income will expand due to a condition that you were owed money. Can you tell me where? It's some kind of it's some kind of something that you don't even know about. You had invested money somewhere in your prior, and you have gone and gone and gone and gone, and they have lost and lost and lost. It's kind of like what happened to me a little bit. Like I just found out some stuff. So, but you're gonna get a letter. Can you tell me when? Oh, okay. So it was like from a very long time with you started work and they switched over something, a company took over, and your investments are in somewhere and there's some money there. But your income will stay, but you're owed money. That's a good thing, right?
Yes.
That's a good thing.
Always giving you owed money.
Yeah, always good. So and the next one, Suziani?
The next one is Sarah D. Her son was in a car accident 2 years ago. Will he be compensated for his pain and his injuries?
Aaron said there's drama and trauma. Aaron said that when it happened, an impact and something happened, because they're making me feel like this, that there was something that stirred the pot of other things. So it will be okay, but he suggests more therapy and physical therapy if that's where we're at, unless somebody in the room has to be there, but physical therapy. So Aaron's like very, very adamant about it, because if you don't do something now about it more so, it will continuously get worse. So, you need to get that and adjust that and make that happen. Is that good, Suziani? There, Miss in Love?
Yes, because I think Aunt Jones got the next ones. And
awesome.
So that's it for me for now.
All right. Thank you, Lovey.
All right. I might talk to you again because there's still questions in chat.
Yeah, chat is like amazingly hot tonight. I'm very happy about that. I love when my people call up for the questions. That's amazing. I'm going to answer.
A lot of newcomers, too. A lot of newcomers.
We got newcomers tonight? Yay, yay.
A lot of them.
Okay, welcome, newbies. Welcome. I'm going to take Sweetie Pies before I take Aunt Jones or anybody's question right now. Carrie, you were talking to Jeff about soulmates. I found mine, but I'm married. Should I stay friends or let... Should I...
Stay friends or let them go.
Or let them go. We can't tell you what to do. We can only direct you. If it's not working out and you're not in love anymore and there's nothing left and it just becomes a living arrangement, then thank you. My grandmother's suggestion is either you find therapy and you do everything you can in order to make it the best it can be and then leave. Do not leave without making that person you're going to leave understand that they basically did nothing wrong. You just aren't happy anymore. So you can be friends with this person. Don't mess around with them because it only opens other doors and hurts other people. Make sure you close one door before you open another one. Okay? Thank you. And 323-792-3050. There's a lot of love questions. Let me explain to you about soul love. People say, well, what's a soulmate? There's many soulmates. And sometimes people come in lives for reasons and they wind up staying and your life changes. So also in the direction that I had a question about, I met somebody, I unexpectedly met somebody. There was a connection. I wasn't ready for it. I didn't know it was going to happen, and it just snapped. Okay, so what do you do in that situation? Well, you try to make something. If it's not working and it isn't, then you need to make steps in order to make the other person understand that there's just nothing there. You just need to make it stop so that other person you're with has the ability to go on and move on and love somebody also and not be hurt by it. Always never try to hurt the one that loves you if you don't love them back, and vice versa, because it hurts to be hurt. So that's my advice for tonight. Thomas, you falling asleep?
Not at all.
Oh, my back of the head. Sorry, Amber.
Mm-hmm. Talk to Aunt Joan.
Okay. Hi, Aunt Joan.
Hi, Carrie. Okay,
Hey.
We have Mimi. And she said, am I going to struggle for money and find it hard to live comfortable?
My father said that there's this. Well, my palm is itchy, which means you're getting money. So no, you're not going to struggle. But my father says there's also a relationship situation going on that you have to address, or something, life changes, events that are happening. So Mimi, you need to understand that you need to work everything out. Everything will work out, but you need to get a grip of things. Okay? And I'm itchy, so that means you get money. And the next one, Aunt John?
Okay, from money. Mel. And his cousin Randy died a few months ago, and if he was wondering if he was with him.
They were like best buds. Dad said they had Randy has a lot to say to him, but Randy also has a lot to do on his journey that he's doing now. And I just feel this with Randy. So just so you know, Randy says that he's with you in the truck all the time, or car, and there's one particular song that's always blasting that he's thinking about you all the time, and he misses the good times, like what? I don't know. He's mentioning race cars. So my dad said race cars, and he's just missing life itself, and he's also missing his family and all stuff. But once in a while, he peeks in on you and take care of you. You should know that, because you could probably get the chills when he's next to you. I would say especially when you're out and about, because he likes to go with you. And your next one, Aunt John?
Okay, it's from Lori from North Carolina. And she said,
Hi, Laura.
Is everything still okay? And you will understand what she means. Lori from North Carolina.
Absolutely, yes. I had a situation. I had a reading with Lori, and in the reading, I was supposed to go to a facility with her to get her daughter, but I had a horrible episode happen where I was staying out with a member, and I had to and take care of, and I wasn't able to, and I haven't given up on it. Our staff is still working, but she's fine. It's just the living surroundings in the bad area, which I was discussing, that I was so adamant about, was that she lives in a horrible, horrible section. So I'm just afraid of her safety versus I even said in the reading that she's not back on doing anything. It's what we're concerned about is that she's in a situation and in a place that around her there's gangs, there's everything, and that's all that kept bringing up was that it's bad on there. That's our main situation. Your daughter at hand is clean, and God bless, okay? But it's the surroundings around her which makes it was like there's violent surroundings around her. And I know she's doing well. I would be calling you, telling you, but to go back to that facility only because of the safety value is what you have to consider. And that's what I was trying to put out there. But texting always isn't I'm just been so busy. I'm just so sorry. I'm just so busy. And the next one, Aunt Joan?
I just need to say something. I don't know if I'm out of line, but I have a little something to add to Sweetie Pie about leaving her husband for someone else. Could I say something about that?
Yeah, of course.
I'm strongly feeling that she needs to go for some kind of therapy with him to try to work it out, especially if there are children involved.
Right.
And please try to work it out first. And the therapy is the best way to go. If it's not going to work out, it's not going to work out. But, at least give him a chance and go for the therapy.
Right. That's what I tried to advise her to. Yeah. You feel it too?
No, I know you did say that, yeah.
Daddy feels that way. So I would say that.
Yeah, well, he's saying to me, if there's children involved, I'm feeling very strongly, please go for some guidance first.
Right, but why I want to.
All right.
While you're on the phone, Aunt Jonah, I need to explain to the viewers why my father comes so strongly and why we can do this together like this, and you read too. It's that this is my aunt, that my father was my guardian, but this is his sister, and this woman is like my mother. So basically, it connects, and when she calls the questions in, it's even not like it isn't like hard with Susanna, but they're so in with it that she gets reading too. So you're kind of like getting a double bam. I just wanted to explain it to him, because when I say dad, I forget to say always my father, because I talk with you, Aunt Joan. But isn't that the case? That's what happens.
Well, he's coming through to me about Sweetie Pie, that this is serious, and she needs to try to work on this first.
Right. I said that's why I told him.
If it's the end of the road, then it's the end of the road, but please try to work on it first.
Give it your all before because when your kid's involved, some people stay in relationships until they're through college because they don't want to screw up the kid's head. You're a parent. Sometimes you have to sacrifice and do what you got to do so that everybody turns out and everything's okay. Correct? You do what you got to do.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Thank you, my love. Thank you.
Okay.
Is there any more?
All right. Bye, honey.
Bye, honey.
Bye.
So I have Leanne. All right, ready?
Very blunt to the point.
All right, I love her. Leanne, I love you. If I had all questions, this is so freaking awesome. Leanne is pregnant. Yay! We knew that. And this is a boy or a girl. My grandmother's very good at this. And she said, you're going to be kind of going on a lower round, so I would say girl, okay? So buy pink, but get the ultrasound done and tell me if we're right. We've been pretty right lately, so we've been pretty right on it. So anyway, that was fun, right? That was fun. This is how we do it. This is how we roll. 323-792-3050. We have a lot of newbies in the room. Thank you, God. Thank you, everybody. If you just tell one person, about this show, we will rock it because we're not going anywhere, just so you know. We are here to stay. We're not leaving. Right, Amnon?
Right.
Alrighty.
Just want to let you know that Mickey Ann wanted to say
what?
Just a statement here.
A statement in the room.
That you have been, in a nutshell,
Excuse me.
What is she saying? Speak up!
She's saying that you've been a tremendous uplifting influence in her life.
Aw, I love you, Mick. You're my girl too. I love everybody in my room. Let's say why. Because my room is a gathering. When I first started this show, I wanted my room. There's people who talk to people all over the world that are like so close after almost a year that they look forward to coming in every week. My girlfriend G says to me, Carrie, your show on Sunday, nobody bothers me. I have my tea, I kick my feet up, and I just enjoy watching people get helped all night long. So, all hour long. So that's exactly what she does, right?
Do you want me to write Eve's question or...
I'm sure you're going to try to take the mic here. So you want to tell me Eve's question so you get your moment in fame?
I got rid of Lucas in Oregon after hearing from you.
Oh, no.
That is why I'm wondering if I should expect to find a significant relationship here in Tennessee, I guess.
Yeah, you did the right thing. You kicked his butt to the curb. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. But the only problem, which I would think to do, thank you. My grandmother said, why don't you take a moment for you? Why don't you just try to advise yourself as to, I know you kicked this butt to the curb, which is how we do it, but you need to take some time for you to really find out what you seriously want, because we don't want to have too many kick to the butt, to the curbs. We want you to find somebody to love you and love them and be cherished, because it's really important to look into somebody's eyes and see what you see right back. Okay.
And I got one more question from BJ. Will I be able to retire in 2 years?
My father says that would be almost 3, not 2, because the retirement plan that you're at and the pension plan that you're at, there's a year off. So you need to understand that you will be there almost like 3, and you'll be okay. Having a hot flash. There'll be also a move with the retirement. So I just want you to know that you will just not be retiring. But I'm just only thank you. They're only telling you that because there's something when you start date to finish date or whatever that's going on with regard to retirement. It's a year. Somebody's not right. You know. Okay, so it's not your birthday.
It's Beth's birthday on the 26th, and mine's on the 27th.
But it's not your birthday yet. Beth, happy birthday on the 26th. I love you. We're going to see you. And Tom's birthday's next week. That's why Andrea's going to be on, because he thinks it's his gift.
Yes.
Get a public page. So, Tom. All right. Now, listen, everybody, please do me a favor, okay? You see this, you like this, we're on YouTube. We're on every Saturday night. I'm going to make an announcement that I'm going to be going to why I'm gone into the next week. I'm gonna not be doing my Tuesday show because it's just becoming very much for me, and it's becoming repetition, and I can't really. I have got a lot on my plate right now. So I just want to let everybody know, please tell one person about the show. And you can like my public page at Psychic Medium Carrie-Anne Hartley Sikowski, which is way long. Please try to remember it. Friend request me or on Facebook so that I can send you invites to the show. If you like it tonight, if you're a newbie and the oldies, please help out the newbies and say it's great, because it is. I also have a group. It's called Friends of Carrie Psychic Cafe. In this group, and I didn't realize how many friends I have in it. Holy crap. Everybody talks about if you book a reading or if you had a conversation with me and something's coming true with it, or something like she was like, it gives you the encouragement in order to book the reading. You know, I don't want to push to book the reading too much. I don't want to sound like I'm selling myself. And I have to let everybody know something. You got to jump aboard. You're a business. You see the face. Thousands of people see this face on Sunday. The advantage that I'm going to give somebody, and it's really running out, is that sponsorship is amazing, okay? Please click above my head and go to my website and ask about it, because your business